Jama, how na you do? So this morning I wake up to an interesting conversation on Facebook, and interesting for me. I don't know about you, but I decided for share am with tuna. As always, I encourage you now to take part in conversations them on this page from an objective point of view. Um, or you acknowledge your bias because that's the angle where I represent I'm from. I want to make I want to know which one I think, and I also feel like say we really need to engage in conversations, which is something where a lot of Sierra Leoneans, especially the youth, they know they do. Okay, so Professor Jimmy Kandina, somebody who can always like give opinions on very important issues in Sierra Leone. Somebody who allegedly is very learned, but he's a professor and all that. I don't they watch up on a lot of things we really do in Sierra Leone for years. So this morning, somebody who I also they follow, Marcella Sambasi say, share this, okay? And of course not Conventonian, so you know it gets sense. Yes. So Marcella made a post which relates directly to what Professor Jimmy say, and I read them for una, okay? So Professor said Sierra Leone is in dire need of a transformative social movement. Political parties and CSOs have failed us. And then Marcella did a sharing in Rights Day. So this is waiting get me attention, and I said, you know what? I'm keeping my personal opinion from this whole conversation until I read done. I say it is a pity waking up to read this reflection from one of the most astute professors of democracy in our time. Truly, I'm saddened with such an appraisal after working tirelessly with other like minded individuals to bring the Sierra Leone state back on track after protracted years of bad governance and civil war. Civil societies has, without doubt, played a crucial role in ending the 11 years of civil conflicts, building a human rights culture, promoting credible elections, and working assiduously to ensure accountable service delivery. This is undisputed, but woe to some who continuously undermine the civic space for personal gains because the consequences for nationhood are dire. Nonetheless, I wholeheartedly agree with the professor's call. We need a new social and political order that will build agency in the face of the uncertainties and geopolitical shifts in foreign policies. We need a psychological revolution and mindset change. We need to look inwards and build a governance infrastructure for sustainable growth and progress. This framework must be reinforced by a citizen movement that understands the value of democracy, good governance, and societal reorientation towards development. Um, yeah. Hold on, guys. I just turned to the other one. Okay. Okay, we need to look inwards and build a governance infrastructure for sustainable growth and progress. This framework must be reinforced by a citizen movement that understands the value of democracy, good governance, and societal reorientation towards development. A movement of organized citizens readily available to speak truth to power. In short, we need to rethink and design homegrown strategies for transformative national development. In essence, Marcella is saying that the professor is correct that we need a new set of people where go actually they comment on issues them happening in Sierra Leone, people that we not afraid for speak truth to power, we believe in governance, development, and all that day, okay? Because now my own opinion coming. I actually believe say currently we get limited. What's a limited civil society organizations. And I understand their standpoints that in Sierra Leone, allegedly right now, if you say something and people not pleased with what you say, you get sent to Pademba Road. Okay, even for just an opinion, I always be the feel like it should be free. It should be free. Okay, your opinion shouldn't get you in jail. You delivery for really matter. Okay, if you can't talk to government and you want for you start for use abusive languages and all, then you obviously don't put the purpose. But if you're not delivering in that mood day, no matter what you say, it shouldn't get you ostracized from society or people coming after you and all that. So now people feel like they cannot talk. Civil society organizations them deliberately, if you watch right now, some just they look like they don't exist. They don't talk about things. And some of the one the way they talk about things, allegedly, they always do it from the standpoint of government. It's like an extension of government information structure. Like then they talk for government. And there's nothing bad. I mean, I want possibly very, very, oh, I believe very much in working with governments, okay? Because where governments can have power, except otherwise, I'm going to live with them for the next 5 years. So my job for be supporting them go, including criticizing them or critiquing them. If there's something that's wrong, it's my job, yeah, as journalist or as a citizen, for telling, say this is what you guys are not doing correctly. As a citizen, from my own standpoint, can you guys do better? Because only then can they make my life easy. That's all. But currently, a lot of people are not saying much because they're scared. Alleged digging, but also some people. It's not about scared. It's about a good. Waiting first this is a brown envelope and such, but not to the right word than the one they look for. Where it's about their own selfish interest. They only talk where they know say, okay, me talking will get me this, and most times it's about financial gain. So they will not talk even when they say. They will only talk if they know say, oh, you know, I think this so for example, the situation is clear. Say, for example, government is really, really trying by this one, so now cities in the poll, and they go see some civil society organization come out and begin talk. Now government gets to expand this issue, government is trying and all that, which is fine for getting in place. But what about when they're not doing the right thing? You need to civil society organizations and they come out and say something. Okay, let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, I encourage you now, wanna take part in them conversations there. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you are green, red, yellow, pink, whatever. Take part in the conversations there because it builds up tolerance and development. Bye guys. I want to say share, but I'm not saying I'm not going to share, but it's fine. I'm used to it. Bye bye.